So there are limits. If you cross the limit, the problems will be created. As Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, وَإِسْمُهُمَا أَكْبَرُ مِنْ نَفْعِهِمَا. Alcohol has benefits as well as it has the side effects. But due to side effects, because the side effect is more than the benefits, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala prevented it. That's why I said social media has positive impact as well as has negative impact. But it has more. Please listen. It's negative impact more than positive. So I said it should be banned.
Alhamdulillah, it was very, come back to, it's just like, मुझे ऐसे फील हुआ कि ये डिबेट नहीं है, वार जोन है और दो फाइटर्स लड़ रहे हैं. So I have made some points here with respect to my brother Mr. Noman and brother Kalimullah. Okay, so the time is very short. I want to put it in a very short way. So one point mentioned by Mr. Noman that poison something like that. You बच्चों के सामने poison फेंकेंगे, खाएंगे नहीं खाएंगे, ऐसा कुछ रखा था ना. तो I am here not to judge your character. I am here to judge your skills. I want to make it first clear. मैं किसी का character judge नहीं कर रहा हूँ. मैं बस skills से debate skills judge कर रहा हूँ.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I'm Noman Akhtar. I'm an alim. I have done alimiyat from Madarasa Baitul Uloom. I want to express my deepest gratitude to Madarasa Baitul Uloom and Sunnah English Medium School as well as our channel Maulana Akhtar for giving me this wonderful opportunity to enhance the art of public speaking. Today in this debate, in this wonderful debate, I will support social media, that social media shouldn't be banned but should be promoted. And I have 1,000 reasons for that. First of all, I want to introduce the social media. What is the social media? Social media is a web-based type of messages. It is a base medium in which clients share information among others and make web contents. In social media platforms, there are blogs, wikis, social networking websites, photograph sharing websites, texting, video sharing websites, digital recording, virtual universes, and let me say, this is just only the opening. The doors of wonder are about to be opened. Billions of people around the globe are utilizing the social media mainly to share information and connect with people. Social media permits you to speak with friends, study new things, build up your interests and be engaged. On an expert level, you can utilize social media to widen your insight in a specific field and make your professional system by linking with different experts in your industry. At the organization level, social media allows you to have a conversation with the audience, get clients' feedback, and improve your brand. And the most distinguished feature of social media is you can save your time and your money. And social media is everywhere. Not being connected with social media is exceptional, not the rule. And there are lots of advantages. Let me inform you one by one. Number one, it can aid criminal investigation just because of criminal social media posts, and by tracing their location, we can arrest them. Number two, it keeps us informed about the world. Even people who don't care to read news websites or watch news on TV or listen on radio find out the current major events via friends or family on social media. Number three, shy people or those with anxiety or things like Asperger's syndrome have an outlet to connect with people, speak their mind and share their talents with the world, and it's a powerful outlet. Number four, it exposes us to different of views, new ideas, and gives the power to research those opinions and discuss them with others. If someone puts an idea in front of you that you have never considered, you can look up that of yourself, read both sides of an issue, and have your mind open to new and shiny points of view. Number 5, it keeps us in touch with family who are far away. Just because my friend Kalim, he is living in different state or different continent, it doesn't mean he can't see his parents, his nephews, his family members. By using Skype or any other video call application, he can do so, and it's a really amazing and valuable thing. Number 6, if you have a business, particularly small, local or internet-based businesses, social media is an incredible tool to reach your customers. Number 8, it helps us to connect with people who are into the same weird stuff we are and expand our skill set. If you are learning to cook, there is about million other people who love to talk to you and help. Number 9, information spreads really quickly. Things like severe weather or major news events spreads in the world in moments. Number 10, social media helps fund charities and fill specific needs of individuals. Sites like GoFund and Share through social media have raised millions of dollars for families and individuals in need. That's pretty amazing. Reviews on social media are invaluable. If you have saved your pennies to go to new restaurant in the town, only to read that the restaurant got only 1 star or 2 stars on social media, you might save yourself from a disappointing evening. Number 13, you can get to know someone and vet them before you meet them in person. The person you are going to interview with tomorrow, you can look at his page and collect the information about him. Number 14, it lets us share our creation like books, articles, recitations of Holy Quran, speeches with the world quickly and usually for free. Number 15, in that same vein, social media allows us to support artists making informative videos or wonderful content for you. Just because lack of time, I will give only one example here. Might you know All News, whose co-founder is Muhammad Zubair from Bangalore. He is a fact checker. He exposes several fake news on daily basis. And he is the first person who introduced the world, especially Arab world, the recent incident about blasphemy of our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. His work is based on public donation. Public donates for him, and because public donation, he is able to do his job, and this is really amazing. Number 16, it introduces us to new things, social ideas, religion, education, politics. It helps us find communities based around those things. You may not in debating Japanese versus Chinese, Indian versus American culture, but some people are, and social media connects them. Number 17, it increases your knowledge on college level or higher. Websites like Khan Academy connects with you with the coursework and let you go at your own pace. Sometimes for free. Then you can connect with other students. If you can't afford college, but really you want to learn, the internet is here to help you. Number 18, social media can help you achieve your goals and offer support. If your goal is to be healthier, joining group with the same goals, making long distance friends to help you accountable, can you go a long way towards making these goals a reality. Encouragement and support are really important, and social media can help with that. And there are several other benefits which I want to introduce to you. If you wish to cook something but you don't know how to cook, there are several and uncountable recipes on YouTube. By this way, easily you can cook that. If you are planning to visit any place, but you don't have any knowledge about that place, there are several videos by which you can get everything without any delay. If you are a beginner, like we are, if you are a beginner of any language and you want to learn the proper accent of that language, there are several native speakers to help you. If you want to search the top colleges or institute according to your interest, there is about 100 of videos and articles to help you. If you want to appear in any competitive exam, but you don't know the proper way to study, the proper way to prepare, don't worry. There are uncountable experts to guide you. If you are habitual of study but you can't afford book easily, you can go on Google or Telegram and you can get the PDF. If you are confused about any current affair and you wish to know the complete concept of that, there are several experts of various fields like law, economics, politics, internet, and religious affairs to clear your doubts. If accidentally you have fallen prey to any problem at a known place and there is nobody to help you, immediately you can post on social media, on Facebook. Most of the time people get help. Just to inform you the power of social media, I want to narrate a recent incident of Uttar Pradesh where a BJP leader abused and misbehaved with a woman, and people captured that moment and posted on social media. The video started circulating among the people, and the administration forcibly arrested the ruling party, the leader of ruling party, which is not easy even in the BJP ruling state. And administration arrested him, and his illegal home has been demolished.
Assalamu alaikum, and a very good afternoon to all of you. I'm Kalimullah Khan, and I'm an alim. I heard an alimiyat from Darul Uloom, Madarasa Baitul Uloom. And in last year, I completed personality development workshop in this institute. And recently, I am an assistant teacher here to get experience and trainings under my trainer, Mufti Abdul Hafsar. And with the name of Allah, the most gracious and the creator of everything, and His peace and blessings upon the one who came to the world as the mercy for entire humanity. I would like to extend my deepest gratitude to Madarasa Baitul Uloom and Sunnah English Medium School for giving me this wonderful opportunity to enhance my communication skills. As well as I express my heartfelt thanks to my trainer Mufti Abdul Hafsar, who guided me, who motivated me, and who encouraged me to participate in this wonderful debate session. First of all, I want to say here, as scholars and researchers say, social media can be more addictive than cigarettes and alcohol. Distinguished judges and attentive listeners and audience, you all of know and you heard already about the introduction of social media, so no need to repeat it. And I want to start my talk to put my all points. So first of all, I will put my all key points. Then I will come on the explanation, and I will explain all points how much I can in this time, one by one. Let me start my talk with this quote. There is so much more to life than just starting at a screen. So point number one, it promotes unhealthy social readiness. Point number two, it lacks real emotional connection. Point number three, it provides safety to hurtful or rude. Point number four, it creates an unrealistic idea of society and the people around us. Point number five, it reduces the ability to be thoughtful or take the time to understand things. Point number six, it provides a platform for adultery. Point number seven, it creates discomfort with real life face-to-face connections. Point number eight, it leads to one being self-absorbed or self-obsessed. Point number 9, it reduces productivity. Point number 10, it wastes our time. Point number 11, scrolling social media is addictive. Point number 12, it increases risk of having your identity stolen and your accounts hacked. Point number 13, personal safety risk. Point number 14, depression and anxiety. Point number 15, cyberbullying. Point number 16, FOMO, it means fear of missing out. Point number 17, unrealistic expectations. Point number 18, negative body image. Point number 17, Point number 19, unhealthy sleep patterns. Point number 20, general addiction. Point number 21, attention economy by social media. Point number 22, negative effects of social media and on communication. Point number 23, negative effects of social media on physical activities. Point number 24, negative effects of social media on business. Point number 25, negative effects of social media on teenagers and youth. Point number 26, negative effects of social media on children. Point number 27, negative effects of social media on crimes. Point number 28, negative effects of social media on physical and mental health. Point number 29, negative effects of social media on self-esteem. Point number 30, negative impact of social media on privacy. Point number 31, negative effects of social media on family relationships. Point number 32, negative effects of negative effect on parents' social media use on their son. Point number 33, unrealistic views. Point number 34, social media narcissism. Point number 35, toxic comparison. Point number 36, obscenity and pornography. Point number 37, social media is increasing the suicide cases among the adults, including the boys and girls, both genders. Point number 38, it causes to infidelity between spouses. Point number 39, social media's impact on morals, values are very dangerous. So, on the basis of all these points and like these thousands of points, I reject social media, I oppose social media, and I feel social media should be banned due to its bad impacts, bad side effects also on society as well as on users. Because it is wasting our time, destroying the generation as well as spoiling the youth power of the nation. So now the time to explain some dangerous impacts of social media on the society, on the people. Social media, my point number 37 was, social media is increasing the suicide cases among the adults, including the boys and girls, both gender. So listen the data what is saying. The rate of teen suicide has risen dramatically over the past decade. At the same time, social media use has also risen among teens. According to the CDC, the suicide rate for male teens increased 31% between 2007 and 2015. Female teen suicides hit a 40-year high in 2015. Researchers have linked several aspects of social media use to depression and higher suicide risk. The first is overuse. A 10-year longitudinal study at BYU discovered that teenage girls who spend 2 to 3 hours daily on social media at age 13 were at a higher risk for suicide as young adults. It causes to infidelity between spouses. Suspicion about the partner's social media interactions are often warranted. 1 in 10 adults admit to hiding messages and posts from their significant others. 8% of adults in relationships admit to having secret accounts. And 1 in 3, how many? 1 in 3 divorces now start as online affairs by social media. 1 in 3. Social media's impacts on moral values are very dangerous. That was my point number 39. Parents are concerned about the effects of social media on their children's character. A majority of parents in the UK believe social media harms their children's moral development. A survey has suggested just over half, 55% of 1,700 people with children aged 12 to 17 strongly agree that social media hinders or undermines moral development. The new poll highlights parents' concern about the trend. Of those questioned, 93% were themselves regular social media users. But listen what the response is. Only 15%. How many percent? Just 15% thought sites such as Facebook had a positive influence on young person's character. But the double of it, 40% said they were concerned but extremely concerned about social media having potentially damaging impact on children. The survey, which also questioned parents about their own use of social media, asked which negative trends or vices they saw online at least one a month. They said 60% said they had seen anger and hostility. 51% had seen arrogance. 43% cited ignorance. 41% mentioned bad judgment. 36% said hatred. 30% said vanity. Negative effects of social media on family relationships. This is very dangerous side effect of social media on the society. Divorce rates has increased by nearly 20% over the last 10 years due to social websites use. Due to social websites use, divorce rates have increased by nearly 20% over the last 10 years. People, male and female, find these sites as a great way to search for long-lost love or browse. Sadly, many of these people believe that this causal browsing and content is not cheating because it is done on the internet. The ATLA report cited above shows that 27% of divorce involve spouses saying hurtful or damaging things about each other on their personal social pages. The fact that personal disagreements are posted for the world to see has been the root of many divorces.
As my friend claimed and spoke about negative effects of social media, adultery, depression, negative effects on business, negative effects on children, the growth in the list of divorce cases. So I want to answer here. Once a very famous Hakim was asked, what is the poison? He replied, the too much use of anything, the exhortation of anything. So there are limits. If you cross the limit, the problems will be created. For example, there is a wonderful delicious dish and you are hungry and you want to take it and there is some water and you are thirsty. You want to quench your thirst. But if you take too much food, it will create the problem. It will cause to be sick, to be you for sickness and illness. So my mean to say here, for all these problems, you should blame yourself, not the internet. If you cross the line of anything, it will cause the problem. It will create the problem. Suppose if you are, mashallah, wonderful in reading and you study too much, but if you study too much, it will be effect on your eyes and you will need to wear a glass. So my mean to show here, I want to clear here, you should blame yourself by these all problems. Everything has a negative and positive point. If you want to go through the negative point, you can be, it's up to you. But there are several other points, positive points, which can help you to create your personality, to refine your skill.
Wonderful answer from my brother Noman Akhtar Kalimullah. I want to ask him, my brother, do you know? A wonderful, this is not quote from my side. I want to say, the base of judgment is not the capacity. The base of judgment is activity and reality. Let me explain this sentence. As he said, it depends on you how much you use social media and how much you don't use social media. If you are in limit, it will benefit you. If you are out of limit, it will harm you. I want to ask you, my brother, do you know what is the suitable time for social media in a day? And before it, one question, as he said. And the second question, do you know how the percentage of time the people are giving to social media on the daily basis? Please tell me.
If people are giving so much time to social media, it is not problem of social media, it's problem of the users. It's not problem of social media, and we can't fix the time from 10 to 10:15. You can social use according to your suitable time. You can use it. You can take benefit from it. We can't force. But every government, in fact, government released and guided and presented the guideline how much you can use and how much you can't.
Yeah. As you said, it depends on the users. But I want to ask you, people, they are misusing social media, as social media is destroying them. For example, as first he said, if you want to take food, you have the food in your limit. If you will cross the limit, it will harm you. But for example, there are several the researchers and the scholars say, after studying the mentality, after studying the nature, how much people can tolerate this spending time on social media. After studying, they said at least 10 to 30 minutes is suitable time for using social media on a daily basis. One second thing. But people are spending 147 minutes on the daily basis for social media. So it is harmful for them or not?
I answered already. This is the problem of users, not of the problem of social media. How can you blame social media? Let me tell you. While researching for this debate, I was surprised and astonished when I came to know that several people who cracked UPSC, and keep in mind that this is the toughest as well as the biggest competitive exam of our country. They cracked UPSC by using mobile phones and social media. How can you blame?
Do you have any percentage? How much are they? As I heard, those are competitor of an exam. They avoid social media.
You can.
As I heard, as I also.
It means
and
you don't have.
Sir used to come here. He also said, I avoided. Even I don't use WhatsApp because he was a competitor of the entrance exam.
It can be his personal experience. We can't take it. You can Google it, and if you don't have the proper knowledge, you have to get the knowledge. It's not the fault of social media and not the fault of mine. It's your fault. You can search.
My brother, Google is not social media. This is the search engine. You can't say Google is the social media.
What? Please repeat your question.
As you are saying, people can search by Google several things and they can get the benefit. So my feeling is that social media is not Google is not social media. This is a search engine.
So what? So what?
The problem is here. As you claim, they can My question is
Please clear your concept.
Yes. Let me clear. As you included Google in social media, I am saying Google is not social media. This is just search engine.
When I claimed that Google is social media.
Sometimes you said
I said you can search on Google. I didn't say that Google is social media.
So they are.
Please listen carefully first, then raise a question.
They are searching by Google. So how can you say they are utilizing the social media in their education field?
When I said
before sometimes said several competitors are get the success in exam by social media.
Then yes, by YouTube, by giving the informative videos.
Yeah.
When I said that Google is social media.
Before sometimes you said in your talk.
Might you have the problem in listening.
No, Alhamdulillah, I'm okay. But you have the problem to explain. You have to clear your point.
You didn't understand my point. I said if you want to know that the proper knowledge about people who crack UPSC, you can go on Google and search, and you will get the complete knowledge. When I included Google in social media,
as you said, they get PDF by social media. Yes.
Which social media platform provided PDF? Telegram, and it is social media. How can you deny? Please deny.
I want to know. I want to know, please.
What do you want to know?
I want to know
Yes.
the social media which is providing the PDF files for us.
Social Telegram. And you are denying here, and you get several times video from Telegram, but here you are denying.
Any person's use can't change anything's bad into the benefit.
This is the answer what claim that Shoaib sir shared his experience. He avoid
No,
WhatsApp.
as you said, you use Telegram.
Yes.
So my point is that I use Telegram. I use social media. I use several social media platforms. I use, but my personal use can't change it into the beneficial for the people.
I don't say I use Telegram. People use Telegram to get PDF of the books.
You said several times you got the PDF files by Telegram.
Yes.
So
After collecting each and every point from social media, my brother Kalim is having argument against social media. This is like after eating 100 rats, cat went to perform Hajj.
yeah, I didn't collect any point from social media. My all point from Google search engine. This is not social.
You collected from YouTube also.
No, any single point is here from YouTube, from any social media. I oppose social media. I reject it.
You can lie here, but
No.
you can lie here, but people know.
You can claim I am lying, but here I am 100% truth. No any point is here from any social media platforms.
You search lots of videos on YouTube.
No. You can, because you utilize social media platforms, so you can say, but I didn't utilize during this preparation. All points from Google engine, Google search.
Might you can deny, but it's not fact. Come on the facts.
Yeah. It is called the homeman knows better what is in it. In Arabic, Sahibul Bayt adra bima fi. So I want to give you some data from the USA. Might you know, the top social media platforms were made at USA as Facebook and WhatsApp, Twitter, Instagram, and some other top social media platforms. But do you know how many people are denying there? How many people are claiming the social media has negative effects on the society, and just they are not claiming without any base. They are claiming on the base of what is going in their country they are facing.
So what do you want to prove here?
I want to hear social media is not beneficial, but it is harmful for the people.
I have given more than 25 exams, and I can give more than 100 examples that social media is beneficial and very useful for the people.
I also gave
How can accept the claim of some people?
No, some people, please listen here. Not some people here. Please listen. About two-thirds of Americans, 64% say social media have a mostly negative effect on the way things are going in the country today. According to a Pew Research Center survey of US adults connected July 13 to 19, 2020.
Some people of America can decide this is beneficial and this is not beneficial?
My brother, 64%. 64%.
You can say 100% of America. America is not the world. There are too many people, more than 80% people who claim that social media is beneficial.
Yeah. Have any data? Please inform me.
You can Google it.
No. Please share with me.
You can search on social media also.
If you have any data, please share with me. Otherwise, how can I accept you? I have 64%. Those are inventor, founder, maker of social media. They are claiming it has a negative impact on society. So how should I accept them? Should I accept you? Don't know information about it.
how can some people of one country decide this is good for anyone and this is bad for anyone?
Inventor knows what is the better. For example, the inventor of car, if he said it has bad effects, there is a fault in this car, so you have to accept it. You can't say you are only 1%. How can I accept you? How can I accept your words? You have to accept him because this is the inventor of this car.
Please explain. I forgot to listen. Please explain once again.
Yes, okay. As you are saying, I can't accept their thoughts because America is a one country. First of all, America is not country; it is the continent, Barre Azam. The second thing, you have to accept if the inventor, the founder, the maker claims there is a fault in this what he founded and made.
I want to show a data which people consider that social media is necessary for them. As you probably know, the video marketing has quickly become one of the highest returning forms of social media and content, and 57% of marketers are currently using it, with 72% claiming they plan to increase their use of video in future. Other findings from the industry reports include 96% of marketers use social media as a marketing tool. 92% of marketers believe social media is important to their businesses or to their client. 82% of marketers have been using social media for more than 5 years. 48% of marketers have integrated their social media and traditional marketing activities. This is the data. This is necessary for business. How can you deny it?
There is several negative effects also on the business. Listen, most of the business owners are unaware of this fact that companions on social media can destroy your business by causing you some big losses. That's why it is recommended to hire a professional digital marketing agency that can be a bit expensive. Every businessman invests to earn more, and in social media marketing, it is difficult to measure return on investment. Do you know?
How can you say it? How
This
can
is
you
the
claim
data.
it?
This is the data.
I put a clear image and I presented the data that 95% marketers, they consider that social media is necessary, as it is mandatory for their businesses, and you are claiming something else.
It's okay. I'm here data. I'm not based on the strong base. I'm claiming.
I'm also claiming with the proven evidence.
Who will judge it?
The judge is here to judge.
He will judge. I have claim. I have proof.
Okay.
You have claim. You have proof.
Okay. Let's the judge decide. Let's come on the another point.
Yes.
So the point is, how can you forget the incident of 15 July 2015 of Turkey, where Turkish military launched a coordinated operation in several major cities to topple the government and unseat the elected President Recep Tayyip Erdogan. But might you know what actually did happen? The President Erdogan recorded one video and he requested to the civilian of Turkey and the public of Turkey to come on the street and arrest the rebel army. And people came out and came to the street and they arrested the rebel army. By one video on social media, the elected government has saved. How can you claim that social media is useless?
This is the matter of only one person. Maybe he is the strong one. Maybe he big personality. Only the matter of one person. And another thing, you can spread your news by the radio. What was going before social media? Because in the last decade of last century, social media was started and came into use. Before that, how people do they get the news and information? There was no any way to get the information.
Because most of the time the radio and the other news channels, the owners and the government put some pressure, you have to show this, you have to not show this. The social media is power. You are free to show the fact. You are free to expose the truth. You don't have any kind of pressure to expose the things. So I can say the radio and the media is not trustworthy. We can trust on social media.
Yeah. Listen the data by Pew Research Center from America. Which kind of information are publishing on the social media? Yeah. Too much misinformation and lies are promoted from substantiated sources that lead people to discredit vetted and expert information. On this survey, 64% people said this is the good and they said this is the reality. And on another thing, as you said, everyone is free for express his thoughts and his views. The data shows people don't respect others' opinions. They take it personally and try to fight with the other group. And listen right now, you can't share your own thoughts on controversial topics without fearing someone will try to hurt you or your family. How can you say everyone is free to express his thoughts?
If the people create the problem they are fighting, it's the problem of people, not the social media.
Why? Why is it not social? For example, you have two members in your family.
Yes.
And you provided them some foods, some fruits. They are taking out of capacity. So can you say, let him take, this is their problem, or you prevent him? Stop, this is not good for you, for your health.
Are they brainless? They don't understand anything?
Yeah. Say in the same case, people are using social media for spreading the misinformation. So how can you say they are brainless? They are senseless.
This is the problem of people.
Yeah.
If I commit mistake, this is my problem, not the problem of social media.
I gave the example.
Which example?
Yeah, you have two members in your family.
Yes.
You provided them foods and fruits. They are taking out. Will you prevent him or will you let him take much more? How can they want?
It's up to them. They have to take how much they can according to their capacity. If they cross the line, several times I have said, this is the problem of users. This is the problem of those who are taking, not the problem of that person who.
I mean, you will not prevent him. Let him take. Maybe they will die.
Yes.
Yeah, it's so.
If you have
like this mentality,
if you
have like this mentality, you can. But I have the sympathy to the humanity.
If you refuse everything except to die, you have to die. It's up to you.
Yeah, you can do because you have, I think, sympathy to the people. I have a sympathy to the people. They are destroying their.
I want to make people self-confident and self-dependent. They have brain. They have to use what is beneficial for us, what is not beneficial, what is harmful for us. I can't take a stick and take everybody go there, go not there.
Yeah.
Are you brainless? Don't you want to think by your own self?
Yeah. Please listen. Do you know the percentage of age in which people started to use social media? Do you know
the percentage of
age?
Yes.
In which people started to use social media?
Let me know, please.
Yes. Listen. Around 86% of 18 to 29-year-olds use these platforms. Another 80% of people aged 30 to 49 and 64% of people aged 50 to 64 are on social media. And another problem. Listen, a survey found that 97% of teenagers between the ages of 13 and 17 have at least one account. So those are in age of 13. They haven't know what is the good for them, what is the harmful. How can they decide? How can they use social media in a beneficial way? Anyone must be here to guide him, but there is no one. They are destroying their youth, their power, their I can say thinking power. So how can you let him? How can you let him?
If you have two children, and there is a poison. Can you let him to take it?
Yeah, that's why I said social media should be banned. That's why I said social media should be banned. They haven't been provided to social media.
This is the problem of users, not social media.
Before some time you said, please concentrate on your point. You said if there are poison and one people don't know it is poison or not, it is harmful or not. So you said it should be not given that poison. So that's why I said social media should be banned. They want to be provided the freedom to use social media.
What about hundreds of advantages? Can you prevent them to achieve the goals?
As I told you, 60% of Americans says it has negative impacts. And if you ask me, the social media's impacts on the characters. So I want to give you a very short data about it. What the parents say. What parents say about it. Yes.
Have you points or only just wasting the time?
Please, you can ask any question if you have. I will give the question.
If you have the data, please show. Otherwise, don't waste the time.
No, I have. I will show you.
Let us know. I don't think he has the point. Okay, let me introduce the one most.
Let me explain. I want to prove that Alhamdulillah I am truth. I am not here to tell a lie. You should know.
Yes.
Parents are concerned about the effects of social media on their children's character. A majority of parents in the UK believe social media harms their children's moral development. A survey has suggested just over half, 55% people with children aged 11 to 17 strongly agree that social media hinders or undermines moral development. The new poll highlights parents' concern about the trend of those questioned. 93% were themselves regular social media users, but 40% said they were concerned or extremely concerned about social media having a potentially damaging impact on children. As I gave you this data.
Is this the problem of social media or the problem of those parents who are allowing to use social media for their kids?
Yeah, that's
Let me explain. Let me talk. If you watch any video which is written that this content is for those people who are above 13 years old, and if you providing that video for the children, automatically they will be damaged. So if parents are providing the social media for their newly born children or those who are below the age, this is the problem of parents, not the social media. Because every guideline has declared,
as you said, on social media several videos which has guidelines for who can use it. So in one side you said everyone has freedom to watch videos, to express his thoughts. Now you are saying,
can you impose the same law for children and elder ones? Can you give the same food for children? Can you provide the biryani for just newly born baby?
So who will prevent him?
The parents.
Parents here. Parents are not providing. Then
who is providing?
Themselves they are getting the social media because this is very common.
This is the responsibility of parents to take care of their children. This is not the problem of social media. If there is one thing, if anyone want to use it wrongly, this is the problem of that person, not the social media. Let me introduce one most distinguished feature of social media, which name is LinkedIn. This is the platform where the professionals and educators and the degree holders involved in this app this platform provides the job and the conducted this platform conducts the interviews, and more than 1 crore people involved in this app. So if I take only 50% of the user of this app, more than 50 crore people got the job by using this social media platform, and by this way they are able to feed their families, to help the needy people. How can you deny? How can you say that social media should be banned?
Yes.
What is?
Haven't you any sympathy? Don't you think about those people? They are going on astray. They are missing. They are destroying their youth. They are destroying their.
And there is a large number of those people who wasted their life in evil, but once they listened any religious speech on YouTube or Facebook, and that speech impressed them, suddenly they changed their lifestyle. They become the pious people. And if you are using anything except negativity,
What is
you
the
are the
percentage of these
negative.
people? What is the percentage of these people? How many are they? How many are they? Please inform me.
I don't have the proper data, but you can look. Everybody can observe the people who are living around himself. Everywhere the ratio is good.
You can count all these people by your finger. Only some of them. But those are going the astray.
What do you think about those people who got more than 50 crore people who got the job in LinkedIn, and they are feeding their families and needy people?
They can get the job without this all.
How can?
Because
Suppose if you are here and you want to get the job in America, how is it possible for you